right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll drop the throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. First reception for the man who enters. The NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Catch made there by Watson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. First and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A handoff, and this is Vidal. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. A gain there of 11. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Jets have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end, Noah Gray. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st down, it is Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the give, it's Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Receiver in motion. Going right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Back to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. He works free, right side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Denver. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give this to Vidal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. The open man is Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Jets have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jets will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that will lead to a second down. He'll look to throw. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run with Vidal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes Vidal. First down and more inside the 25. A gain there of 17.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game. and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. They run over center with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll go with Williams. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Dulcich now brought in motion. Now a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Complete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vidal. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and third down coming up.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing now on third and long. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for another Jets.
Back to the air one more time. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long. He'll try the right side with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. On the ground, this is Williams. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.